With Coldwell Banker. I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Minnesota. I'm at my office today, and today was just going to be a paper day, catch up day, and I was made aware of something that is troubling enough that I decided to go live here today to share it with all of you. If you have any friends, family members, coworkers that own rental property, or if you're thinking about buying rental property in the state of Minnesota, this is a really important message that you need to share with everyone you know that is facing this. There is a bill right now currently being discussed at the floor of the House in the state of Minnesota legislation. It's House File HF 685. What they're trying to do is pass this bill, which would limit people who own rental property. The idea, or they're saying the idea behind this, is to push large companies like BlackRock and other huge hedge funds out of the ability to purchase large amounts of homes in the state of Minnesota, turning them over and turning them into rental properties. The problem, though, is it's short-sighted. If they do something like this and it passes, all they have to do is amend that law down the road. And before you know it, they're coming after small LLCs and other small companies that maybe you only own one or two pieces of rental property. I think this is unconstitutional and it's just unreasonable. I want you to know about it. At the bottom of the blog, I will put a link to the actual bill that they're considering. There are a lot of loopholes in it, and anything is possible, but right now this is something that you need to know. I feel that if they pass something like this, there's no stopping the government as far as how they will move forward later on. And you've worked really hard all your life. You buy a rental property because you're looking for passive income for retirement, and then imagine all of a sudden you get a letter in the mail that says, can no longer do this. You're not grandfathered in, so you have like a year or so to sell this property. If you don't, then the attorney general can sue you, or you have to put it up for auction and get it sold. This is no joke. You got to know about this. I'm telling all of my customers, all of my clients, and all of my investors about this. It's a little known thing right now because no one seems to be covering it, but please do the information and search for yourself. The link will be in the blog. I want you to take a look at this and read through it. If you have questions, let's discuss. I'm hoping that this thing won't pass, but if it does, it's something you need to be aware of moving forward in the future if you're going to invest in property in the state of Minnesota that's going to be rental. The reason that you put together an LLC versus you just buying it yourself is you want to protect yourself. And it's not from anything nefarious, but let's say you have a rental property with 4 units in it, and someone's friend comes over and they slip and fall on the ice and break their hip. If you don't have an LLC or corporation put together to protect yourself, not only can they sue your corporation, they could sue you personally because of that person falling and breaking their hip. There's so much that's involved in this, but I'm very frustrated that this is even being talked about when we have so many other problems right now in the state and so many other people that need help. In our state, this is just not something they should be doing. My understanding is that one of the people that's on this board apparently tried to buy a house last year, and there was 15 offers on that home, and that person lost out. They made the assumption that it was BlackRock or some large corporation, but there's no proof of that. And I can tell you from personal experience that last 2 years have been 2 of the hardest years in real estate in my 20 plus years. And I had different offers where we've lost out as well, and we've come up against 10, 12, 15 offers. And the cash offer by a BlackRock type company or someone that's a larger corporation doesn't always win because there's someone who's willing to outbid you. So you can't just have a bad experience in life and then turn around and go, okay, I'm going to fix everything by passing legislation that could affect every one of us that wants to have financial freedom. This is something that I passionately believe in. I believe in our right to own property and to be able to prosper and work hard. I want you and your family to do well moving forward. And that's why this could really impact you. Please, more so than any of the other videos that I'm making every week about financing and finding a home and listing a home to sell, this is one I really hope you will share with anybody that might be impacted that owns or is thinking about buying rental property. If you have any questions, my number is right here. Please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for taking a couple of moments out of your day to listen to this.